Alright, first I must apologize for the video quality of this series. For some reason, the Elgato doesn't want to capture this as full screen. So I tried to crop out the black as much as possible, but like some parts of the frame may be cut out at some points in the videos. But don't worry, you won't miss out on any of the action, and I'll keep you updated on anything that you miss out. I hope you guys can still enjoy the video, and without further ado, let's get started. What's up, guys? Game Magic 13 here, and welcome back to some more Back to the Future, the game. In the last episode, we were introduced to the basic mechanics of the game and got Doc Snowbuck back from the greedy clutches of Biff. And in today's episode, we are going to be searching for clues to Doc's whenabouts.
Doc? Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Yes, because dogs can drive. Okay, so we have a few things to interact with in here, like this old shoe.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
But most importantly, this handheld tape recorder. Listen and learn.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right, last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
Well, we do have the shoe, and we do have a dog. Let's see if Einstein can track down the owner of the shoe. So yeah, we gotta go over to the shoe, we gotta click on it, and then we gotta click on Einstein, and then he'll sniff the shoe, and then he'll take us to wherever we need to go.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Skateboard.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Okay, so
This
we
is
have
supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie.
we've arrived at an apartment building. So let's just go over to the buzzer right here. Edna Strickland.
Step away from the door!
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Alright. So for this one, you gotta say, I've got something for you. You can mess around with the other dialogue, but to progress in the story, you gotta press that.
What is it? Let me see.
We have a shoe. It's like we just throw the shoe up at her.
A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Psst.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Okay, so yes, we are onto something. We at least know who Doc was with at some point.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Also, something I didn't point out yet is that you may notice Marty's voice isn't actually Michael J. Fox. It's some other dude. Anyway, so what we have to do now is we have to go talk to Edna.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes?
Okay, when did you lose your shoe?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's...
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
Alright, so now
What's
we
with
can
all
ask
these
what's all of
newspapers?
the newspapers.
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out! Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
That could be useful.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
But
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
okay, now we need to click on the binoculars, I
Mind if I
believe.
take a look?
Yeah,
Go ahead,
this is
dear.
Valley video. Biff. Rebuilt February
Rebuilt in
1932.
February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Okay, so now we know the year. We just need an actual day. These news people will definitely be able to help us. But first, we need to get Edna out of the room. So let's click on this radiator over here.
She keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
You know, the first time I heard that, I thought my kettle was going off. Anyway, with Edna out of the room, we have a split second to head over here to the newspapers
Let's see.
and rifle through
Ground
them.
broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan?
Otherwise known as...
Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Whoops!
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out! Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Okay, so now we know the exact day we need to go to. So, we can go the day before that and rescue Doc. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this walkthrough so far. Yeah, it's a really good game. All dressed up in 1930s attire.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Now we get to make up another excuse. Well, considering it's January, it's a work uniform.
It's, my uniform. Didn't I tell you? I got a job.
At the Model T factory?
Yeah. No.
Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein?
Okay, now we're in the time machine, so let's turn this on.
Time circuits. On. Flux capacitor. Fluxing.
Fluxing. Now we can enter it on the keypad.
Okay. If Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
And away we go. I think after this next cutscene, I'm gonna call it for this episode, but meh. We're going to, if I remember correctly, we're going to merge from this loading screen into a gangster fight. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, it's the next. I think the Back to the Future orchestra. Oh, here's the fight. Hi guys, how you doing? Bad idea. That worked. Back behind the billboard. Hey, wait a second, I just realized something. This is now the year of the future time travel date of Back to the Future Part 2. Not the exact day, but it's the year. Because the day they went was Wednesday, October 21st, 2015, 4:21 p.m. Wait, no, 4:29 p.m. And it's 2015 at this point. So, yeah. It should be fun.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, Ah, I see. Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah,
Now we get
it's-
to pick a phony name. I've always been a Michael Corleone guy myself. But you know what? I think I'm gonna go for... Sonny Crockett.
Sonny Crockett.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Crockett.
You can pick for
Edna
one of the
Strickland,
three
Hill
names.
Valley
and-
Herald.
Oh, you guys missed it. We're talking to Edna
I
right
met you
now.
back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
And I'm going to call it there. Thank you, and that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. You should leave a like and a comment on the video if you enjoyed. And if you enjoyed, be sure to click that subscribe button to the end of the ton. And until next time, this has been the Gaming Magic 13, signing off, saying, hope you have a great day, and I will catch you guys next time for some more Back to the Future, the game. Goodbye!